Towers here with you, and welcome to the special presentation tonight from MSW Studios in Cleveland, Ohio. As we're gonna decide who's gonna be the new Great Lakes champion, as we found out that Matt Bennett, when he challenged for that title and won the Tri-American title, he was the Great Lakes champion before, so he had to give that belt up. And basically now it's in this 8-man brawl tonight from MSW Studios. And there I am right there, as you see on that big screen there with my cheesy smile. As we're going along with this matchup tonight, I will be talking about some of the rules of the brand extension. Like one for champions, you will be, the champion will be required to defend the title once, at least once, at the most twice. You want to go overboard and defend it more than twice in a month? Go ahead, be our guest. Not only that, champions do have dual privileges. So whoever wins this Great Lakes title tonight is going to wind up having the right to be on both Big Time and Fury. And I wonder what Fury's got lined up for Friday. We've seen some of the part of the lineup for Tuesday on Big Time, and impressive group, I'll tell you that much right now. I mean, how the heck did Sting get Bobby Lashley into the main event Mafia is beyond me. I mean, that is a huge pickup for those guys. Now you got Sting, you got the Tri-American Tag Team Champions, Nick Aldis, the National Treasure, and the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe, but you got the friggin' Dominator? And he looked good Tuesday. I mean, him and Sting wound up defeating a well-experienced tag team like Merle and Fisher. Just to let you guys know, this match, okay, maybe it's not going to be happening much in this matchup, but it is TVMA for adult situations and coarse language. The occasional Hell and Dan might show up here, but we'll try to keep it really low on the other. Carlin says you cannot say on TV, and if you do not check that up on YouTube, you'll find out which ones they are. But there's Grit right there, the former champion. He was going to get a rematch with Matt Bennett, but I guess Big Time goofed up there a little bit and gave Matt Bennett a chance at the Tri-American title, which he won. And now as a result, he's now got one person to go against. He's got 7 others. And here comes the light heavyweight champ. Wow. What is the blue? Is there something that went on there? I mean, is Rey Mysterio the champion? I guess we'll find out about that. But of course, this is an exhibition mode, and we still got to update the champions list on exhibition mode. My apologies. So Mr. Sakamoto does not hold the light heavyweight title. My apologies once again. This is kind of like an emergency battle royal. We decided to put 8 people in there that are now revealed on either roster. Well, of course, Fury didn't even reveal who's going to be on their roster, not until Friday night. Now, remember, be in Columbus Friday night for 10 great matches. Well, we do know 2 of the people that's been signed to the Fury brand. Wolfchild and Lorenzo, and they're going to get their shot at, once again, they're going to get their shot at the Threat and Demolition Man for the tag team titles. Since that was a prize they won after defeating the defeating Merle and Fisher last Saturday in that Horseman versus Horseman tag team match. And there's Jimmy Coldblood Jr. looking to rebound back big time after having not a great night against Malachi Abramoff in the steel cage. And of course, Abramoff will wind up losing that title to Matt Bennett last night, as Matt Bennett is now a member of the Big Time Wrestling brand. Even though he has dual privileges, he's allowed to be on both shows since he has the Pot of Gold and the Tri-American title, so he's got a double benefit. And there's Jimmy Coldblood Jr. What a phenom this kid is. I mean, you got some of these youngsters like him and Jericho Wyndham. And then, of course, you got Alex Brimstone, who's went back to his normal self after being released from the conniption that Kevin Sullivan put on him. I'll tell you that much right now. like I said, we don't know where these guys are going to wind up at. These are 8 random stars in here, and I guess, well, maybe you'll see some of them on Friday night on Fury, and maybe you'll see some of them this coming next week on Big Time Wrestling. And there's the giant himself, Alex Brimstone. We still got to change that on his technical.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey.
Bambi the beer girl, how you doing? You want one, baby?
Sure.
All right.
How much?
$1.75 and a $5 tip.
Wow, okay, you got it.
Hey, I want to see Biden Trump wrestle, baby.
Oh, jeez. I don't know we're going to do that. We don't like to get into political stuff.
There you go. Drink up and
Yeah, you see, we take we take all the controversial stuff out of here. We try to make it fun.
everybody seeing 2 old parts wrestling.
Oh gosh. Oh man, I'll tell you what. Bambi must have had one too many beers when she was getting the beers to the customers. Wow. But of course, hey, that's not my business. I'm an occasional drinker myself, ladies and gentlemen. Just be responsible, folks. And there's Bratenahl Bomber, and no, he does not have the pot of gold briefcase anymore. Like I said, we gotta update the champions list. I do apologize. So I'm gonna skip that scene real quick. Ah, man. I'll tell you what. There's a lot of impressive people on the must-see roster. I mean, even with the doors opening for Legends once again, Abdullah the Butcher and Terry Funk are back in the area. And I'll tell you what, I could not believe Terry Funk getting clothesline over the top by friggin' Viper. And Viper is just a normal woman with great skill. But of course, if you don't know, Viper does employ Abdullah the Butcher along with Crossbones. But she says she's got one more wild card. Or you want to call it a trump card or whatever you want to call it, I mean. No pun intended. But that's what they called it. And here comes another one of the newcomers to the Federation, Reverend Morbid. I think he might be going on Fury. Because Wolfpack, I don't know who else signed with Fury. Charles Lorenzo, but I got Phil Morbid's with him. But it surprised the living hell out of me that John Monaco has decided to go about his own way and I guess get out his cousin Shadow to go and wrestle on Big Time Wrestling. Brave move right there. So that means we might be seeing Sabrina on there most likely. Right now she has the women's title, so therefore she can be on both shows. And I'll tell you that much right now. Let's put it that way. Maya Bet says no news and my dad can't say nothing. Sorry to hear that, Maya. Sorry to hear that, Miss Bat. I'll tell you that much right now. Like I said, once again, this is like a special presentation of an 8-man barroom brawl with 8 random superstars that are not on either brand yet. And basically, whoever wins will get dual privilege on both Fury and Big Time Wrestling. Not much, Harold. How are you doing tonight, sir? What do you guys think of the roster so far in Big Time Wrestling? That's what I like to know, fans. What do you think of it? I thought it was pretty damn impressive. I mean, you got a lot of heavy guns there right now. You got a lot of young up and comers. You got some great veterans. Scott Tonic Jr. working on Kickstart with Corey Creighton's trial. Well, you know what? There shouldn't be a trial. I'm sorry to say that, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. I'm not doing it. Don't think I'm sticking up for the bad guys. But why should he be stuck in a federation where the guy stabbed him in the back? And I only speak out against must-see management. If you're doing something wrong to a guy that's been working really hard, you know what? Don't screw him over. Of course, I got the wrath of Fury. I got the wrath of Tonic before when I accidentally mentioned that him and Marquis were an item. Like I said, I will keep apologizing. Roster sounds good. Great mix of talent. Well, you know what? Yeah, big time will appreciate that, definitely. I think it is a great Raw mix of talent. You got veterans, you got legends, you got up-and-comers, you got the guys that keep putting MSW on the map every day. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, and you know what? They're not done because, you know what? We're giving us a 3-week trial to finalize the roster. So that means we can see some new people come up on big time. But I'm waiting to see what cards Fury is going to put out there on the deck. What? I don't know. Yeah, you can't say really Pokemon cards, but what kind of cards are they going to put out there? Who is their Pikachu? Who's their Charmander? And who is their Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Goodness knows what. I mean, is that what the kids play nowadays? Right there is Baron von Farkas, a former member of Wolfpack who's gone on his own. All right, you have a good night, Bambi, and I hope you win well. Bambi going over to Jack Casino around the corner here. Why you on the side of wrestler, but manager asking more money? Hey, you know what? You messed over. You know what, Josh Bliss? Your guys messed over the wrestler. I mean, you know. I mean, let's put it that way. I'm sorry, man. I'll tell you what right now. I am going to be on the side of wrestler. The wrestlers work hard. They take the injuries, not the management. You need to learn more about this business, Mr. Bliss. I'll tell you that much right now. I don't mean to get hectic with you, but you're sorry. You need to learn more about the business. I mean, these guys put their backs out here every night. I mean, for heaven's sakes, if you ever seen Joe Kenny wrestle, he suffered concussion doing what he loved best, and now he can't do it anymore. And from what Kitty Cat told me, he's heartbroken. Yeah, the management sometimes has a mess of. I mean, remember the infamous years of WCW with Eric Bischoff. Also, remember the years of WWE with the McMahon clan. I mean, those guys, they take some of the hardest workers and they trash them. We're going to try not to trash them here at Must See Wrestling, like we showed Wednesday night. And I mean, I'll tell you what was a great match was first time seeing Sting and Lashley team up. That was beautiful. I mean, I could not believe those two worked well together against an experienced team. Yeah, I know. You're a fan, Josh Bliss. I know that. You said that. You brought that right out, and I perfectly understand. Now, in the management front, you know what? I heard news. Bobby Sixkiller had to leave Must See Wrestling because right now he's helping his family out with the movie business. So he's going to be helping them out now, and you know what? And I got no qualms against the guy because you know what? Bobby Sixkiller was the one that tried to keep it straight. Let's put it that way. But I don't know. I think I heard rumors maybe. I don't know what's going on there. Is Tonic going to get a substitute general manager? Because I know Tonic is not really known to really show his face that much on camera. And you know what? That's a good thing. I mean, he believes that the owner should not take a lot of the camera time. But right now we're watching Reverend Morbid going out with Jimmy Coldblood. Now this is interesting because these guys are both newbies in the area. Wow, Tonic is back all the way? Is that what you said, Fez? Wow. Are you saying he's going to be running the Fury brand for a while? He's going to be the substitute general manager for Fury brand until Chris Back comes back. Gotcha. Wow. Yeah, you know what, fans like John, you know what, Fans are like, you know, I'm not going to be hard on the fans there. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm sticking up for the wrestler because these guys put their bodies on the line every night. They get paid, but in a moment, one crucial injury can basically take that all away. And I'll tell you what, Corey Crichton, you may not like the guy, he's an old business heel, but he never needed help defeating anybody for that title. And Viper saying that you're a couple, well, congratulations, well, wow. And Brimstone gonna take the arrow over, and man, what a vicious choke slam by the 7'4" Brimstone, who towers over Arrow by about feet. I'll tell you that much right now. You had Pogs back in the day. I remember Pogs. Yeah, I heard of them. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Morbid with the stump puller pile driver. That may be on Coldblood. Oh, look at that. And this is the reason why we need second referees in these kind of matches. And Coldblood just kicked out. Beautiful. And Blue Arrow is gone. He tried, ladies and gentlemen. Damn it, he tried. And Grit is gone. Wow. We just saw two favorites get knocked out here. Blue Arrow and Grit. Wow. Not good for the Wolfpack. They only got one option in here, or maybe two options with McManus and Morbid. M&M and not the candy either. Wow. I'll tell you what. Like I said, that's going to be the worst for the champions. Now, the only one that did not get signed to a contract on Big Time was Bo Dallas. Right now, he's a free agent, but you know what? Don't despair, Bo. You might get a contract. Who knows? I mean, it could be possible. Oh, boy, Coldblood's going to try and wipe out Morbid, and... oh, man, that is such a beautiful move. Super kick, Canadian Destroyer combo, and Morbid kicks out. Holy cow. Like I said, one of these guys will be your Great Lakes champion. Oh, and Brimstone just got rammed to the barricade by the vicious bomber. Oh my gosh. Insane. And Brimstone just got pinned, and rightfully, I guess, yeah. You get put through a barricade, that's going to be it. Morbid's still in it, folks. I think McManus just got put out. Wow. Knocked out. Holy cow, folks. Oh, man, and Luchador move come up for Coldblood, and that is so freaking brilliant. And now Bomber going to take advantage, pin Morbid here. It doesn't matter who you pin. It matters if you're the last man standing. And right now, I'll tell you, yeah, like I said, it's going to be an interesting situation what goes on these next 3 weeks. And right now, Coldblood taking the bomber over and, oh man, over and out. Yeah, I'll tell you, the Big Time women's roster is looking pretty good so far. From what I heard, Diamond signed with Big Time Wrestling. And so did Anya, Marissa Salt. Even though Anya has dual privilege, she is a champion on both. She's a champion, so therefore she's got that dual privilege. Then we also got Sarah Perry, along with her friends Mona and Raquel, and that troupe. Kind of like the Mean Girls of wrestling. Then, of course, also we got Oh, look at what Morbid's doing to Farkas, and he just busted him open. Good gosh almighty. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what, right now, and Bombers have got busted open. Holy cow. Oh, a stump player power driver. And Bomber's gone. Could it come down to Morbid and Coldblood? Who is Bobby Towers? I'm Robbie Towers. I'm a interviewer, substitute commentator. I'll come in and fill in when the guys need somebody to fill in for them. But right now we're in neutral territory. We're at MSW Studios in Cleveland. Yeah, MSW, the arena over here is pretty big. Oh, going to crucifix pin, and somebody's using it as a pin this time. Oh, Morbid couldn't get pinned. Morbid gets out, and now, oh wow, look at that. If you said that Morbid and Coldblood would be two of the last 3 men in here, I would have been joking. Coldblood, but Morbid is still a mystery. I'll tell you that much right now. Who is there, Robbie Towers? Just me. I'm just the only one there, man. Right now we still got Morbid, Coldblood, and Farkas. Like I said, the winner of this matchup will become the Great Lakes champion, and he will have dual privilege to be on both shows, as long as he's holding that title. Peter Bat being a backstage interview. I wonder what show he might be going to. Either you got a choice of one or the other, or else if you can't decide, I heard that Must See Wrestling will automatically put you on the show to make sure that you do get some prestige over here, which is nice on their part, definitely. Oh, I knew that, Scott, because you suspended me for that, man. You suspended me, but you know what? No hard feelings, my friend. I'm glad you two are doing well, and I know you're going to be the referee. And I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, basically, let's put it this way. Yeah. I know, Scott, you probably got to be bummed that Michelle's going to be probably going over to Big Ten to take care of their women's division once Jade comes back. I'd be having eyes in the back of your head, Scott. Trust, I'd be having eyes in the back of your head, boss. You're wrong for jumping the gun. Oh, okay. You know what? You're a better man than you're a better man than I would think. Wow. You know what? I wouldn't blame you for being protective of your significant other. And Morbid's still in there. Oh, and there he is coming back in. And these three are not giving an inch. And oh, double underhook DDT. Beautifully done. He's going for the pull on Coldblood. Oh my gosh. And Coldblood's gone. It's down to Morbid and Farkas. What the heck? Wow. Morbid going for the pin. Are you kidding me? Less than 5 matches, he's going to be a Great Lakes champion? And he does. What the heck? Reverend Morbid. Wow. Unbelievable. Holy cow. Reverend Morbid. This was his night. A lot of great moments, including I wanted to go show Bomber putting Brimstone through the barricade. That was nasty. Yeah. So that means he's going to have dual privilege on both shows, I guess. Watch out, folks. I think what's going to happen is that we might be seeing the Creighton and Morbid feud go into a new level. Oh my gosh. You might see Morbid jump on Big Time here a couple times. You might see Crichton jump on Fury. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight. I'll tell you what, let me tell you something right now. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Join us this Friday in Columbus as MSW Friday Night Fury will present Heat Seeker. And 10 great matches, and we'll find out who's going to be some of the people on their roster. For everybody here, this has been Robbie Towers. It's been a pleasure to call this match. It's been awesome. You guys have a good night, and take care.